able to teach lots of things. So this is actually a new month, and what we actually do is that because of the amount of value we're giving here and the amount of effort it takes to give that value, all right, the school fees is actually monthly. Okay, so it's 28 days. So before you get started with the academy, you're actually going to be sent a presentation, which when you watch, you're going to see that the subscription is actually monthly. So there are three different packages if you want to actually be a member. Okay. If it's either you actually pay for 1 month, and 1 month is actually $49. Okay, $49. Or you pay for 3 months. 3 months. 3 months is $119. 119 or lifetime. And this one is just $499. So either of these ones. If you notice from here to here, $49 here, 3 months is meant to be 140. Sorry, this is $129. Sorry, I made a mistake. 129. So this is meant 3 months meant to be 147, but heavily discounted by up to like $30. And this one is probably up to like meant to be up to like up to $2,000 self, but then it's just 44.99. So you just have that in mind. If you're going for the 1 month, know that this is actually what you're actually having access to, and this and that and that and that and that. So before we start anything, I want to actually welcome everybody to this brand new month, the month of Easter. Okay, so this particular month, our mentorship session actually starts tomorrow, which is actually April 1st. So from tomorrow, the timetable is going to be dropped, new timetable, the new flyers for sessions, the new format for the sessions are going to be dropped, the new courses, every single thing are actually going to be dropped on the group chat, and we're going to actually, talk about how we are going to be moving, in the month of April. Very, 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 very powerful. Okay, so if you know you're actually inactive and you really want to be part of it, just try to like, get yourself sorted out. One thing about learning is that, I've had lots of students. I've had lots of students in the past, and they obviously get more value than people who try to do things on their own. Okay. I had this particular friend that always said, I don't need mentorship. I don't need mentorship. He didn't actually tell me straight to much, understand? He didn't actually let me tell me straight on, but his attitude was giving that, he knew I was actually training Forex and I've been training for like 3 years. And he said, hey, what's up? Ask some questions. And then he left, but what concerns me? I just left him alone. So after like 4 months or so, he reached out to me and he was telling me about his journey, and he told me he has lost over $2,000 to Forex. $2,000 in just 4 months of trading. So the thing is that he actually had money and he did not actually need mentorship. So he needed to actually do things on his own because he's a very smart person. And he lost over $2,000 in Naira is how much? $2,000 in Naira is over, right now, it's over 3 million Naira in just 4 months. You understand? So 3 million naira is not actually small money, but that's what he actually lost because he did not actually want to actually like get mentorship. And still later came to come and get the mentorship. It's still like I took my get the mentorship and actually got what you actually want. So the thing about mentorship now is that it actually helps you very, very well. Apart from the fact that information is actually scattered online. You want to learn how to trade Forex, information is actually scattered online. Sometimes you see this, sometimes you see that. The things you need are not the things you're going to see online. If you're watching some free YouTube videos, they're constantly dropping new videos. This strategy, that strategy. And at the end of the day, you end up being confused. The core fundamentals, the things you actually need to actually be able to become a good trader, you're not actually going to see them. Just scattered information here and there. And apart from that, too, you're not also getting some things that you're meant to actually know about risk management, all of those things. So half information is very, 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 very deadly. That's why anytime you actually hear the story of someone who lost so much money, who lost 10 million naira, I saw one story, someone actually lost $1.5 million in Forex. Mark Angel, Mark Angel, see, Mark Angel lost over $1.5 million, you know. Obviously, he was just a newbie, just started, and then he felt like he can do everything on his own. But if you actually probably just look for someone that was actually experienced in the market, he would not have actually lost up to 10% of this money self, even 1% self. You understand? Because the person is going to show him how to go about everything, and gradually he'll be getting the distance. So that is just this is not naira. This is dollars. So this is like over almost over 2 billion naira. That's what someone actually lost to forex. And the forex market is big enough to swallow as much money as you can actually as that it can actually swallow. In fact, if you want to keep funding, to keep swallowing if you don't actually have the information. So mentorship is very, very, very important. Those that were actually with us in the month of March and that really took their education very seriously, always join sessions and all of those things. They know how much they learned. They know how much they actually learned from the courses and everything. So if you've learned every single thing you need, that is fine. You can actually stay and become independent. But if you've not actually learned every single thing you actually need, you can still stay in that month to learn because remember what I actually said, half information is actually deadly. You get so that thing you know now is very, very good. Then you still need probably a little bit more information and education to be able to like put them together and mix it up together to get something very, very beautiful. You understand? So if you 1 month and then you're feeling like I'm not yet strong on my feet, try your possible best to actually like pay for the April mentorship session because it's going to be very, very massive. I've heard a lot of stories from people that actually come to join us after, trying to do things for a very long time on their own. And probably from joining some other academies where they don't actually prioritize education, rather they actually prioritize network marketing. And the thing about places like that is that what they prioritize is what they're going to push, which is network marketing, which is what basically gives them money. And if they're actually pushing network marketing and someone actually wants to learn Forex, now the person is actually going to have access to the things he or she actually needs to actually be very good. So after like three, 4 months or 5 months of being with the network marketing scheme, school fees are usually very expensive. $200, $300 a month. They have to pay the leaders and all of those things. And then they come to join us. There's one thing they normally say. They were like, wow, these courses are deep. I never learned anything like this in 6 months here. I never learned this here and here and here. You understand? And you just ask for $9. How do you do this? You understand? Because our priority here is actually teaching people what they actually need to know to not be dependent on anybody, but to be self-sufficient. You understand? That's what my aim actually is. My aim is actually get traders that will be on their own making serious money. Like even probably even making more money than me. So I need people that actually challenge me. If I actually like withdraw like 5K this month, I'm hearing that um what they call it. Um, Isaac has withdrawn, $10K dollars. Alohan has withdrawn $9K. Obuka Emmanuel just withdrew like 15K from his prop firm. Ibuchi Victor withdrew 13K. Paradise Give withdrew 110K. Zoom user withdrew 90K. You get that type of thing. That's what I really, really want. Because the thing about Forex now is that the market is not limited to anything. All right. There's no limits. In fact, if you're big and you're very, very big in the market, doesn't mean the next person is going to be small. $6.6 trillion. That basically means if I teach everybody what they need to know, everybody can become very, very wealthy. We're just nine here. Everybody can become very wealthy. And it's not going to do me any bad. In fact, it's going to be to my own advantage, sir, because they're going to say good things about me. They will actually get me gifts. You understand? So that's actually what I want. And I also understand fully well now that for them to actually be self-sufficient, they need lots of education. They need lots of mentorship. That's why I constantly check up, ask what's up, this, that. You understand? So just try to make sure you make use of it because there are not much alternatives out there. It's very honest. I spent a very long time trying to learn, and I just see the particular academy. One thing I actually noticed is that people don't actually pay attention to people. They don't actually give them time. You understand? So for you to actually have something like this where we are trying to actually give people so much value, just try to make sure you make the most of the Forex market is very, 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 very big. If you've actually started on the path and maybe you've lost a couple of money down the road, maybe with some academy or trying to do things on your own, remember something. I always told myself this thing when I started. Initially, when I started, I was a student. Yeah, year 3 out of 5 years course. I didn't have money. It was money I saved up for my laptop. I used to pay. Then school fees was $325. Right? That's the school fees. And I've saved about 400K there or 300K or so. That was like 5 years ago, yeah. Then dollar was like 490 or so. So my sister gave me a discount. It was a network marketing company though. So I paid $275. And as I paid $275, that was a lot for me then because it was basically all the money I actually had. Then I managed to fund $100. So that took the money to $375. Then after that, I paid the next month's subscription, which was another $275. So that took everything to this thing. Then after that, I now borrowed $1,000 again to trade because this is my $100. I'd grown it to um the $100 I funded. I'd grown it to $180. So I was very, very happy. I saw myself as the best trader in this world after just 1 month and a couple of days. So I borrowed $1,000 from someone, promised the person I'll give the person 40% a month, and that took the whole tally to, let me show you. And I did not actually have a job. Oh. I saved up money for like years and then I patched, and I saw Forex and I delved into it. And then I made small money and I went to go and put myself into a big financial problem by borrowing $1,000 to trade. That took my whole tally to $1,730. And just actually did. After 3 months, I lost the whole $1,730. It went from this to zero. It was crazy. The girl was like, well, you've lost my money. And she was a friend. But she was trying to actually be chill about it, sha, but it took me 6 months to pay the girl back. 6 or 8 months. I had to like become a network marketer to be able to actually pay up the debt. And that was how I went into network marketing. Before I never actually intended to actually do network marketing, but I had $1,000 and I didn't want the girl to pick me up. It was that crazy. So it took me like 1 year to pay up everything. And then this money, just imagine 1,000. If you have to do this right now in Naira times 1.6, that's 2.7 million. 2.7 million, 7 million. That's what I lost. But then it was not up to 2 point, it was probably about 700K or so. But right now, it's 2.7 million. My own money and money I borrowed and everything. So one thing I kept telling myself at that particular point is that if I stop now, this 2.7 million naira is gone and I have nothing to show for it. But if I remain consistent, in the next 3 years, Forex can give me over 300 million naira. And if I make over 300 million naira, this 2.7 million is going to be nothing compared to the 300 million. That's what I always told myself. If I stay consistent, if you're running a business, I always give this particular example. All right. If I am to open a supermarket, okay, and then I start with, let's deviate a little bit. Let's say supermarket here, and I use 100 million naira to start. Okay, that's my budget. And then I start building the structure. In 6 months, I'm done building the structure. I stocked it and everything. And in 1 year, I've gotten my staffs and everything. But in that 1 year now, I have made just 100,000 naira. Imagine making just 100,000 naira and 100 million naira investment in just 1 year. Some persons will get discouraged. Oh, probably this is the wrong location. This is this one that maybe my business model is not good. And some persons will quit. The same thing too with Forex. I always saw this thing as okay, this is the cost of me running business. For me to actually get 300 million naira in profit, I need to remain consistent. So now at this particular point, now some persons will quit and sell the carcass of their store and dilapidated everything to someone else who actually has sense, who's actually going to build it up. While some other persons will remain consistent. It may take them 2 years to make probably even 10 million naira or 20 million naira. They make probably 20 million naira. But let's say the next year, yeah, but let's say 50 million naira. But you see now like this now, you see? So just look at it, look at Forex like that too. If you've had some crazy experiences in the past and you stop, that money is gone. Like it's more like a donation. You understand? So like you're a business person. You have set up your supermarket, you have stocked it, you have your people, this, that, and everything. But you have not yet made profit yet because your business is still coming up. So now, this person now that built this supermarket and in 1 year only made 100,000 naira, what did the person actually do? Why is my sales so low? Get out. Why are my sales so poor? You understand? Probably the person started running the business, maybe 6 months, the person set up everything, let's say me, and then next 6 months he started selling. And then in that 6 months, he only made 100,000 naira. That's very discouraging, right? Person asks himself, or I ask myself rather, why am I sales so poor? Customers. How do I fix lack of customers? Customers. Mhm. Mhm. And that's what is need. Are you seeing this? Marketing and advertisements. How can I market and bring traffic to my store? It comes up with a very beautiful strategy. He creates flyers, goes to other supermarkets and drop those flyers there. He creates a system whereby if you bring somebody and they buy up to like 100,000 naira, you will get 5%, which is 5,000 naira. And he shares those flyers in school. So students obviously will start bringing their friends, their uncles, so they can make 5,000, 5,000, free 5,000. And then they start getting customers. You understand? So he figured out, he thought to himself, why am I still so poor? And then he fixed it by coming up with good marketing and advertising campaigns. You understand? And that's how he was actually able to boost his sales from this to this in the next year. So the same thing too with Forex. Why did I why did I not make profit this month? This month when others did? Then the answer can be I missed out on trades. Why did I miss out on trades? Because I didn't fund an account. You understand? Or because I was not on my phone, or because I did not know how to take the trades, or because I made mistakes, or maybe because I have a leverage, or maybe because of this. You understand? So what do? Fix them. Fix them, and have the right approach. Where is the and button? And have the right mindset in April. And guess what? That April now can be the month where you go from making 100,000 naira to making 50 million naira. Because you know the difference between this year, this is year one. Year one, he made 100,000. Year two, he made 50 million. The difference between this year and this year, right, is just a couple of tweaks. You understand? Second year, it's just a couple of things that he did different. You understand? So now these are the things that you need to do different. You understand? And if you do these things different, now your profit can go from this to this. But then if you stop at this first year, you see it, all these investments down the drain. The ones that actually went to the former place where you actually were down the drain. Do you get what I'm talking about? So just have that in mind. Have that actually in mind. I think I actually have a question in the chat box. Let me go through the question and see what we have here. Let me see what I actually have here. Yeah. That's thank you very much. Thank you. Well, and apart, yeah, so that's basically what you need to just actually have in mind. I'm not going to be the trader I actually am right now. If after losing um 1.7 million naira, in Nigeria's in the equivalent of today, if I stopped. Highest now, just be like I hit Forex, I hit Forex, I hit Forex, I hit Forex. Imagine for a student that is not actually working, there's relying on experience, to actually lose that amount of, in fact, to won't invest all his money into something, you get as a B. Money that I was using a techno phone. When I started training Forex, I was using a techno phone, 2 gig RAM, 3 gig RAM, 16 gig RAM, Techno Camon 11, very old and dead. And that's what I was using to trade. No laptop. No, not 11 itself. Camon X. What I was using? No laptop, nothing, nothing. This is what I started using to trade Forex. Phone was very slow and sluggish. I use this phone to analyze my charts on TradingView. I use the phone to actually take the trades on MT5. You get no laptop, nothing, nothing. You understand? So if someone can actually like go from this, my first laptop was from Forex, second from Forex, my first car from Forex, second car from Forex, every single thing, every investment I've actually done, every single thing I've gotten from Forex, you know. My second year in Forex, I went on to grow an account from $250 HFX to over 10K because I didn't give up the first year. Are you seeing this? It's over 10K. Withdrawals, testimonies were everywhere. I was always doing testimonies then. Everyone would call me this testimony, that time, you show my account, I'll show my withdrawals and everything, because I remained consistent. I was always withdrawing. Second year, this third year, this prop firm passed this one. Just because I did not actually give us. So just know what you're actually chasing, all right? Apart from Forex, now the only skill set that can actually give you um enough time to be with your family, stay at home, press computer for 3 hours and make over 50 million naira a month is Forex. So if you want this type of lifestyle, is either you trade Forex or you trade Forex or you trade Forex or you trade Forex. You understand? So while you're actually focusing on learning, make sure every single thing I'm talking about, you're doing them. Every single thing. If I'm talking about backtesting, I have a course on backtesting. I spend my time to teach. Make sure you're your own backtest. If I talk about this risk management, partials, this, that, make sure you take your time to pack. Whatever I teach, just learn it. Learn it very, very well. Write down notes. Take it very, 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 very seriously. Then once I call out signals to ease the pressure of, you know, resubscribing and all of those things, take the signals, trade ideas, take them so you can make profit. It's very, very motivating if you, at the end of the month, made $150, $130, and you only paid $49. You get, even if you don't make 150, please in your capital, even if it's only $30 and you paid $49, it's motivating. You're seeing the things that we are teaching you, you're seeing them actually give accurate signals. You'll be very happy. You understand? So just make sure you actually have that in mind. So up to the next part of this session, I'm going to talk about mentality. Mentality. Okay. So entering this new month now, there are two ways you can actually, you're very, very much welcome now. There are two ways you can actually enter the new month. Mentality. Okay. There are two ways you can actually enter the new month. Negative mindset or positive. There's this law, right? There's this particular law. It's, when you talk of law, yeah, there are things that have been set. You cannot change them. You understand? This particular law of the universe, it says you attract what you think, right? Yeah. So whatever is actually in your mind is always going to come to you. So if I'm someone that is always thinking that, oh, I'm going to make so much money this month on Forex, I will get this, I'll make $200 and withdraw it, this, that. What will happen to me? Think positive. I'm able to attract positive things. So now what's going to happen now is that I'll be more positive to take signals. So when I see trades on the book chart, because everything actually in my mind is positive, 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 positive. I'll make money, I'll learn this. You understand? I'm very, very motivated to take signals. Now, once I take those signals now, I'll make money. Once I make money, I'll be very excited. And also, I would also take my time to learn. My time to learn. Why? Because I'm very motivated and I'm positive. I feel like every session I'm going to get something valuable. I feel like every session I'm going to be closer to being a very, very profitable forex trader. So at the end of the day, at the end of the month, I'm going to make more money. One, did this thing just listen to me? At the end of the day, at the end of the month, I'm going to make more money, and um I'm also going to master how to trade because I was always positive. I always thought of positive things and learn how to trade. You understand? But if I'm actually having a negative mindset, I'm thinking to myself, oh, more this month I'll not learn anything new. This month I'll lose money. You get what's going to happen is that I'll miss out on important setups, on good trades and over leverage and bad trades. So good trades now are the ones that we had. I think the last four trades we called out on HFX, we won everything. Those are good trades. So if you're someone that's actually thinking negative and all of those things, all those four trades, you miss out on all of them. Then after missing out on all of them, you feel bad for missing out on all of them. So the next time you're going to call out again, you now go and over leverage. Instead of to risk 3% now, because you missed out on four trades, you're angry, you're now going to probably risk 20%, you now lose that 20%. You will not rest again. The next five trades you win, you will not take them because you're angry that you lost. Then you knock Matic and down again with like probably 50%, and then we lose out from that one. Then apart from that, so because of your negative, you're not thinking positive things, the negative things are going to come in, not just only in trading, but in other aspects. And then you miss out on sessions. You wake up 6 a.m. in the morning, we have a session, you'll be like, oh more, this thing I beg, get us a B. Chat one name, get us this thing B, you will not join the session. Why? Because your mindset is naturally positive. You're not enthusiastic about it. You understand? So if you really want to have value this April, you need to actually like make sure that these things are actually being worked on. You need to actually make sure that this is actually being worked up. We are going to be starting small, like I said before. I want everybody to get a particular book. I'm going to drop a new timetable um today on the group chats so everybody can actually see. But I want everybody to get this book. I want us to actually like start a challenge thinking big. I want everybody to get this book today. I want to actually start a personal challenge. I don't want this month. I don't want this month to just be a normal month. I want this month to not just be only a normal month with Forex. No. I want this month to be a month where we challenge a lot of things. All right. I want this month to be a month where not just only in Forex we're going to go, we're going to go in every area of life. Every area of life, every area. And I mean it. So I want everybody to get this book. Just only this book. Get just this book. Magic of Thinking Big. I think by David Schwartz. It's just 3,005 in your local bookshop. Hey, I'm not spell this guy's name. David Schwartz. Span their weird names. Magic of Thinking Big. David Schwartz. Yeah. Just try to get this book today. Just 3-5. Just get this book. Against tomorrow. when we're actually going to be starting against tomorrow. Because we're going to be having we're going to have affirmations, we have mindset training, so this is going to be like a 30 days challenge to see how everybody can actually grow in 30 days. So we're not really going to be targeting Forex. Obviously, Forex is going to be there. That's our product. You understand? But apart from Forex, every other aspect of personal business and personal everything, we're also going to work on it with the Monday sessions. We work on it with the Monday sessions. So by April 30, you're not just going to be working out with profit from Forex and also knowing how to trade very, very well, but also 3x of business profits if you actually have a personal business. Also, three times, better mentality, mindset, and routines and psychology. Do you understand? So it's like going to be very, 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 very power packed. What do you call it, months. So just try to get this book today. Let me take a screen so I can drop it on the shift command 4. Okay. So make sure you get this book today. All right. And get yourself ready. Timetable will be dropped today. The new sessions will also be dropped and on the group chat. Affirmation is going to be dropped on the group chat. And then we're starting tomorrow. We're starting tomorrow. So if you get this book now, you're going to be preparing yourself for the new month. This book is like your ticket to know you're actually ready. Then everybody that actually currently inactive will be reached out to and offered a discount, reasonable discount to actually like get themselves back on track. You understand? So that by tomorrow, everybody actually active and we don't have anything lagging behind, just start moving from there. Okay. So this is basically it for the session. For those who actually joined late, this session is actually recorded. So I'll drop the recording on the group chat before 12. So you can actually go through it, get what you want to actually get from it. Prepare yourself very, very, very well for the new trading week, you know. And that's also, I'm also going to fund an account on HFX, 1,000 HFX, and I'm also going to fund 1,000 MT4. And I want to actually trade it to the end of the month to see how much I'm going to actually be able to actually make at the end of the month. So, you know, anything you can actually fund, just fund it, both HFX and MT4. So you can actually follow through with what you're actually doing. So at the end of the month, now not only are you actually growing in every aspect, but your pockets also growing too. So you can all make withdrawals and like post on the group chats that this is what I made with PT Academy. All right. So thank you very, very much for joining the Go Live session. Thank you very, very much for being a part of the March mentorship session. And see you guys tomorrow at the April mentorship session. Have a lovely, beautiful, and amazing day. Before I actually end the session, let me ask, is there anything that you feel like you would actually want us to actually add during mentorship session next month? Let's say there's something that we didn't really do in March that you actually probably would actually want us to actually add in April, which is going to like give you more personal value, or which is actually going to benefit every other person, and actually give them more personal value. You can just drop it in the chat box, let me see. Anything you actually want us to actually add, apart from HFX session, MC4 session, personal development and code session, affirmations, Q&A sessions. What else do you feel like you can actually add that would actually like give more value? Okay. There's nothing. So that's basically for session. Thank you very much once again. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a lovely, fantastic, and amazing day.